Hello and welcome to Spacesaver. Today I have a very tall man with me.
Hello.
You just came along for the ride, didn't you?
I did. You very kindly dropped me off because we've just dropped off my absolute bucket of a Peugeot to my friend Bradley over at Paul Stevens 911.
Yes.
And that involved us going completely the wrong way.
Completely wrong way.
You then said we're going to somewhere,
Yes,
which we won't yet disclose,
somewhere.
To collect something.
Yes.
And you said, why don't you come along? And I went, well, I've got nothing else to do on a bank holiday Friday.
You heard buying £50 car, and you're like, I'm there.
So I wore my special car buying jacket.
And your, as of always, Femi Bushti.
Oh yeah, and the Femi top.
That never goes. Anyway, so yes, we'll buy a car for £50. More specifically, a £50 note, which apparently is rare. I didn't realise this.
Yeah, I was surprised. You've actually got
I got it in the first shop I went into.
A crisp 50 note in the wallet, and I was like, I haven't seen one of those in a while.
Years. Static. We've had a wonderful Taco Bell, so my Beamer's going to smell quite...
We're going to blow it up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's going to go right through me.
Yeah, and it's all right, because we're not doing this on a bank holiday where there's traffic everywhere.
And all the services are full because all the Keiths and Nigels have had 17 pasties and they're all detonating the bogs.
Yes,
so
that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Anyway, we need to hit the road because we are very late.
We are quite late. That's all my fault. So, yeah, I'll sit in the back. I'll be quiet. I won't draw attention to myself because I've made us late.
Yeah, last time you were in this, you did draw attention.
I did.
We got
I did
photographed on the A1 for no reason.
Yeah.
And then you got a message going, are you in the back?
Are you in a 5 Series on the A1 going to Peterborough? Yes, I was.
You get stalked wherever you go.
Yeah, it's great. But nobody came up to me in here today, so it's been nice. I've been incognito, sunglasses on. And
You've
also,
been with two people who are just not...
Well, I'm irrelevant anyway, so it's always a shock when people recognise me. But yes, without any further ado, as you said, we should probably go because I've already made us late enough.
Right, we need to grab the...
Oh yeah, the beverages.
The beverages.
Pepsi Maxes. Drink of champions.
The drink of champions.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you in a bit, whether it's in traffic or at said destination.
It will be in traffic.
It will be in traffic. Right. Let's rock and roll, baby.
Let's rock and roll.
Have you destroyed the bar?
Oh, mate, there's a bar open in there.
We are on a big diversion into the middle of the bloody country. Fuck me, it's so bumpy, I can barely hold the camera straight. Christ, alive, someone rally stack. Oh, Jesus, fucking hell.
We are in Exeter. No, I've said it wrong again. Oh my! Right, keep it going.
Just keep it rolling.
We're in Exmouth.
You got it.
With this beautiful man who has a very, very nice BMW 6 Series.
Well, nice-ish.
Nice-ish.
Yes, nice-ish.
Nice-ish.
I like it.
That's it. You like it.
I
That's
do.
How it goes. Because he has offered me a car for £50. Well, a £50 note.
A crisp one.
Yes.
Shall I give a bit of backstory?
Yes. You give the backstory.
Okay.
I'm going to go get the £50
So
note.
I've never met this gentleman and the gentleman behind the camera before. And we went to Food and Fuel last weekend, and I threw a little bit of a after gathering, I suppose you'd say. And Luke brought along these two gentlemen, and well, they won my heart, and I think they'll win the minds of the nation. So, Van just photobombed us. Being a small YouTuber myself, I know how difficult it is to procure cars, to get content, and to really make, some really, really cool videos. So what I've done is I made you both an offer.
Yes.
Which is purchasing my Vauxhall Tigra that was once the Auto Alex Vauxhall Tigra that went all around Ireland and then all around Wales. And I said two things. One, I wanted a crisp £50 note.
Yes.
And 2, you guys had to do a road trip.
We are doing a road
And
trip.
you accepted that offer, and now you're here.
Without a second thought.
You did.
Now,
It better be crisp. Oh, yes, it's crisp. It's very crisp.
it's a crisp
It's
£50
very
note.
crisp. Okay,
It's a
cool.
wonderful £50 note.
So that's half the
that's
wager.
half of the wager.
And you've come from Cambridge?
yes.
So you've kind of already competed.
Cambridge, then Essex, then here.
Right.
Thank you, Luke.
I think it's about time I show you guys the car. Excuse the very old
You've
garage.
just got Luke dying.
Here we are. Tina,
Oh, what a
the
mighty...
Tigra.
Now notice.
Yeah, no, don't. Yeah, no, that's not.
Is that factory?
No, that was It was an aftermarket mod. It was a bit of character, I suppose you'd call
Yes,
it.
it's character building.
But it is MOT'd. I believe it's still taxed even as well,
Yes.
and it's even got some service history.
Some is better than none, as we both know.
Absolutely. The one thing it is missing though is the roof. The roof is, as you can see, not there,
Oh,
and
yes.
it is in fact raining.
I mean, I could raw dog this.
Well, if you want to, be my guest, but I think I'd better help you put the roof, or at
Yes.
least try to.
Yes, in this very confined and beautiful garage.
At least it's not wet.
It's got the silver trim.
From what I understand, I need to pull this like that
Oh yes,
then-
it's that. You have to lift this up, don't you?
with all of your might. Literally all of your might. Oh my god! There we go. Okay, so that's up there, and
you
then
have to
if
hold
I
it up,
press
don't you?
this button, now wait,
Yeah, I'm waiting.
it will try and go down, and now it will try and go. No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, there we go. Hang on, it's going to do it.
Come on, I'll go.
Oh no, that's the wrong way. that's the wrong way. Hang on. There we go. Right.
Yeah, we're up.
We're
Okay.
halfway there. We are halfway there.
Oh, don't leave luggage.
No.
in this area.
The other thing that we now need to do is make the boot go fold the other way, which it's something to do with, I don't actually know how to do it.
So, getting a hardtop roof down wasn't the easiest thing I've ever done in my life, and I'd suggest Hamilton, Luke, and Lucas were all thinking the same. This wasn't easy. There's no information on forums or anything like that. It's just sort of like, if the roof doesn't work, leave it up kind of vibe. So, we struggled with the latches, with the locks, with the mechanism, and at some point, we did manage to get the whole thing to lift up.
We're going to do this in the...
Right, now hold it, because if it buckles, we're fucked. Well, no, I'm not. You guys are. So I'm going to leave it there. You guys got it?
Yep.
Yeah. Right, sweet.
So
now,
you're telling me this is a 3-man job?
hang on. Now, hold on a second.
Go on, girl. Go. Go on, girl.
There we go.
Support for life. Okay, we can
make it home in the dry.
Hold on a second. There's something to do with this. And then the other side, which I'll have to do. I'm going to come round.
We're
Hold
going to
on.
have to figure this out on the fly.
Hold on. I've never actually done this before. Right. We're almost there. That's
Okay,
it.
so it's the 2 latches.
That's it.
I know that.
Okay, 2 latches.
Right, now we've got to just feed this back in.
So is it easier getting it down? Like,
No.
No, okay.
Nothing is easy. Right, so
Is it a lift up?
I think so. And then we've got to clip the things back in.
Now, I'm sure you realise that trying to get those latches locked in didn't go to plan. Nothing really went to plan with this roof. That's why we never took it down afterwards. Anyway, we managed to get the latches in with the help of Luke and basically forcing them to lock into place. The problem we now faced was getting the boot to close.
How about that? Right, one more time.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
Is it down?
I think it might be.
No.
No.
Right, let's try lifting it back up.
Yeah.
And then I've got an idea.
Slam
Keep
it.
your hands well clear.
Definitely slam.
Oh, no, it
Oh.
really doesn't want to slam.
Oh, I think.
Oh, it's very wobbly.
Oh, hang on. If I push that
You push that side
Go
down.
on.
with all the might,
Go!
it doesn't want to do it.
What?
No. Right. Should we try the button?
Yeah.
If someone put the key in the ignition,
Yeah.
we'll give it a go.
Who's got the key?
I am the key.
You have
Buzz
the
that
key?
in the ignition, it might have gone into low power mode.
Where's the key?
I don't know
I've
to
got so
pull
much
this
shit in
or
my
not.
pocket. Hold this.
Morning.
Good morning. Morning.
You,
Morning.
you watch that can of Stella, son. Jesus Christ.
Right.
It's like TARDIS.
There it is.
Right, you got it.
Work out why it won't even latch in, because the latch is out. Or is the latch out? Because that's... Oh, that is...
It's locked.
Someone do me a favour. Is there a boot release on the key?
No. There's the only boot release is this cable here.
Oh yeah, give that a
It's
pull.
already latched.
That's it.
Oh, okay, no, it's not already latched. Pull that cable. I just want to see what it's... Oh, me, it's the whole boot latch moving. That's
Right.
why it won't lock in, because the boot latch isn't secure.
Right.
Luke then brought out his vast and sophisticated toolkit, which wasn't a hammer actually, it was actually a nice little kit that we could easily get the bolts out to remove the plastic trim so we can look at and see if the latch had actually been broken. With the trim now off, it didn't look like it was damaged, nor was it broken. The thing was, it just had a lot of movement, so we all assumed it was, broken, as most people would. Now, it wasn't. That was the issue we were having. We couldn't quite figure out what was wrong or what could go wrong, because this roof had been up and down manually before.
Boys, I am going to do something daring and dangerous. Which is...
He's going to be a man. Are you going to release those locks?
Because they're both micro switches. Do they have to be released? So, right. Bold strategy. I'm going to put my phone in my pocket. I'm going to try and reach both the fucking micro switches, then someone press the button.
There's just 4 men in the back of a garage
I know.
trying to get fucking poo closed.
I can't actually reach it, annoyingly. And I don't want anyone else putting their fingers in there, because that's the kind of stupid thing I want to be doing.
Please don't run out of petrol.
It's not happening.
Yeah, we are literally running out.
Oh, fucking Jesus. Salt in bed then. Right.
Right, we're off. Again.
No, it's not doing it, is it?
It's just refusing to latch.
Now, we're coming very close to the end of the roof saga right now, and you're going to find out that it was actually due to a very simple issue that none of us have actually double-checked. So, yeah, we 3 stooges, and, well, all of us, weren't really thinking straight. So, I will let you find out what we did wrong.
Right, watch your fingers. No, that is not happy. Is that lever latched on the roof?
Yeah.
No,
Latch it.
now it's left.
Right, hang on.
What's your hand, Lucas?
Yeah, everyone mind their hands and fingers and everything.
Right, hang on. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
She lives!
Hold on.
She's doing something automatically.
Hold on. Here we go.
Yes!
That's it.
Yes!
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes, we did it!
That's it.
What
That's
a
actually
beautiful car.
it.
Basically, as it turns out, all you have to do is make sure the bloody roof's actually. I was in charge of that while I was outside.
It was.
Thank God I wasn't in here when
To
that
be
happened.
fair, this was a bonding experience. It was a bonding experience, right?
No,
do the
I
honours.
haven't yet been tied. Oh wait, no, that's bonding.
Right, one of you guys pull this out.
Okay.
You didn't leave it in the boot,
That is
did you?
one of your jobs.
Alright.
Well, no, that's fine. You don't need it.
Hey, success!
You don't need a
You
boot.
don't need the boot. Yeah, a little bit of right, straight, straight,
I'm going straight.
a little bit.
There you go.
This is fine. This is all.
You've done
Power
it.
steering's just died. That's a new one.
You've done it. You're all good.
I remember where. Yeah. Nice. What's with us buying cars with no power steering? How do you see out the back of this thing?
Do you want your left mirror open?
That would be a great idea. By the way, Hamilton, this is normally how it goes.
I know. I'm well aware of
You
that.
know that rear left's brand new. That's brand spanking. That's worth 50 quid on its own.
With a little bit of Xmas sand as well, though. Oh god, he's going to crash into something.
Where do you want me to go?
Oh dear, oh dear.
I'll do it.
Oh, we did it. We actually did. Oh, did it? Oh no.
Right, that roof is never, ever going back. Oh, what a lovely motor.
James,
Spot on.
If that Tigra makes it back from Paris, 50 quid, hold out your hand.
Paris? Is it Paris?
We're going to Paris.
No.
We're going to the Arc de Triomphe.
Are you actually serious?
We've got Le Shuttle tickets booked for
No, you do not.
Monday.
Are you actually serious?
Yeah, we're going to Paris. We're taking to Paris. Arc de Triomphe.
That is
Eiffel Tower.
legendary. That is actually legendary. Hold out your hand.
Hold down.
I literally met both of you. Come on,
A
4
week-
days
a
ago.
week
4
ago?
days ago.
Yeah,
Literally
yeah.
4 days ago.
And we just bought a car for 50 quid.
50 quid car.
I mean, yes, this is great. being
Sold a
done.
scene. Sold a scene, and there is absolutely no refunds whatsoever. None at
So
all.
when we call you and we're in,
No, the warranty.
the warranty
is,
ran out the moment the roof came
end
down.
of this road is the warranty.
The trick is,
Yeah.
the warranty,
Yeah.
30 feet or 30 seconds, spin longer than both.
Nice. Love that. Yeah. Spot on. Absolutely love that.
Now, I know this is not the greatest car in the world. It's just a standard Vauxhall Tigra 1.8 Sport. But there was something about it that gave me this feeling of character, and I used to own a Corsa C, and the interior is exactly the same, and it was like going back to my first car, and I loved it. But anyway, we needed to get back home at this point, and after having a lovely fish and chips and saying our goodbyes to Hamilton, and getting the car a little bit sorted out at the petrol station, filling it up, completely brimming the tank, we then thought it'd be best to make a move and start heading home.
We've made it to Gloucester Services. It's been about 2-ish hours, and so far nothing's actually gone wrong. I've not had any issues with it, apart from Matt complaining every 5 seconds. But if I'm honest, for 50 quid, it's solid. It's been hilarious. It's taken me back to the roots of my first car, which was a Vauxhall Corsa C. Like, we had to check where the cup holder was, and I reached behind and was like, oh, it's there. It's back, baby. I'm there. But I'm finding it quite fun. How have you found watching it?
Horrible, because by driving behind it, I have to look at it. And I genuinely believe this is probably the worst car I've made. It's up there on my list as cars that just shouldn't exist. I despise them. I really, really despise them. Apart from that, though, I can't argue with the fact that we have driven 2 hours. It has made it those 2 hours.
Yes.
It appears to run and drive. I've not been in it, so I don't know. But
What a day.
well, you've said that it seems to travel vaguely in the right direction. You just have to kind of ease it into cornering.
Yes.
And the brakes sharp.
They're actually pretty solid.
Well,
pretty solid.
It goes and it stops and it goes round corners. What more can you want? It for £50. Literally, you could scrap it for.
You were surprised it was a 1.8 as well.
I was actually quite shocked because I genuinely thought this would be the wheezy, asthmatic little 1.4, and in fact, it's just the wheezy, asthmatic 1.8.
It sounds powerful. It feels like it's got some grunt, and then it goes,
Oh,
like it's done a Vauxhall thing. It gives up.
yeah. But I also don't know because I don't know about the 1.8s. The 1.8 is actually a chain engine.
Yeah.
Or are they? They are a chain, not a belt.
I think they might be a belt, but I might be wrong.
I'm sure it'll have had a cam belt at some
I'm
point.
sure the
We
Vauxhall Tigra Owners Club.
We
will
just
inform.
won't look because if we don't look,
We don't.
we
need to
don't know. That's the trick.
That is
So,
the classic trick.
We've got another hour and a half,
Yeah, about
really,
that.
to drop me home
Yep.
because I need to go home.
I
Then
mean, in all fairness, he's had the most comfortable journey because he's in my 5 Series. Like,
it's a good car. It's reminding me how much I actually like E39s, and I would own another E39, but the reason I always had E53 X5s is because they're like E39s, but they don't rust. It's great.
but they have loads of other problems.
Well, yeah, the door handles fall off a bit, and the air suspension, and the transfer cases, and the gearboxes if you buy an auto pre-faced diesel, and they wear their tyres really badly. All the suspension arms go. They really like to just eat their front brake discs. The interiors are squeaky. They're actually worse built than an E39, even though they're on an E39 platform, because they were made in America, and Americans can't build cars properly. But apart from that, they're good cars.
So you've had a few.
I've had just the 8. I'm going to come around the back here and just assess whether this is ready. This is not ready to go to France.
I'm going to assume you need to put a sticker on it.
This is going to need a sticker, but not a Garage of Luke sticker, which I'm sure everyone would be assuming that I'll do.
That's
because
what I
love
was
to.
assuming.
No, you do need to tell people where the car is from.
Oh yes, the
As a
UK
legal
sticker.
requirement for driving.
We've got a magnet that we've had on the RX and the Alpha.
That's fine.
That's
I'm
the-
sure that this isn't full of filler and it will stick lovely. But yeah, we've got hour and a half to do.
Yep.
I reckon we make the rest of the trip, and then I believe you are going to take this into the workshop tomorrow and have a look at it.
I am, yes.
I can't wait to see how that goes. I'll be trying to put a tent up in Anglesey at that time, so
Yes, you will.
you'll still be having a better day than me.
I probably will be, yes.
So yeah, but
Yes.
thank you very much for bringing me along.
It's
Obviously,
been an absolute
this is the last
joy.
time I'll be on camera because I shall be in bed by
Yes.
the time you're next doing a piece of video.
Yes,
So
yes, because I had to call you at 7:45 because you were still asleep. Anyway, moving
I'm
on.
doing sleeping.
He's a man who loves his sleep.
I do like my sleep. Considering I get 3 hours a night, I do like it. Not many people would think I do, but the best 3 hours I've ever had. But yeah, I reckon we guide it home,
Yep.
and then I'm sure everyone will catch up with you and what you get up to, not
Oh
just tomorrow.
yes, let's hope this £50 dinger is in good nick.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I've already fixed your exhaust pipe at the petrol station, so it's now not fallen off.
That's now
That was
MOT
a
passable.
difficult fix. But yeah, right, let's get the rest of the
Onwards.
journey cracked. Let's go home.
But £50, how did you find it on the way back?
Wasn't too bad, to be fair.
Fair enough. So, first things first, that tyre. As you can all see, is just a
It
little
exists.
bit low, but that's not illegal at all. That's perfectly fine. All other tyres are all good. Exhaust needs a hanger there. That's just one of those things. It needs a hanger right there. But other than that, it's mostly solid. I took it off that one before. We fixed that last night. Everything else is pretty good. Springs are good. Shocks are there. Everything overall is in good nick. Pads and discs around are pretty much new and in really good condition, if I'm honest, so I'm not too worried about that. Fuel filter, very easy to do. Lovely. They all feel something fuel related. Now, this will be fixed before we go to Paddy.
Oh, that's what that
That's
noise.
what that noise was
That's
all-
what that
yep.
noise was.
So I'm going to get that fixed. Again, front, perfectly fine. Nothing too much to worry about here. It's all good. I'm happy with it. Now, there is an engine light that came on last night. So that's an MOT failure. MOT failure number 1. MOT failure number 2. Rear brake light. I think that was out. Or side light, something like that. MOT failure number 3 is a little bit bigger.
Oh, it can't be that bad, right?
Follow me and you shall see a world of imagination. Now, we are not the most intelligent men. But there's not really much of a mounting anymore. So what a normal person would do in this moment would be to go, "Oh, I can't take this, it is too dangerous. What I'm going to do is this, and just pretend that I never saw that. Bolt number 1. Shall we see if it snaps?
Yes.
I'm not going to do. Bolt number 1. I mean, I could try and drill them out, get new bolts, thread it through, but I'm lazy.
Like she's new.
She came out the factory.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to follow Hamilton and Luke, of course. I'm sure people already do, but their links will be in the description. The Hamilton is incredible and just fantastic. I never thought I'd ever buy a car 50 quid, but here we are. Good old Tina. Next time you see us, we will be heading off to Paris. So, wish us luck on that. But anyway, please don't forget to follow Luke and Hamilton, and we hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. Until next time, goodbye.